My Last Day at Zion by me.
I've been getting a lot of questions about my last day and the details about what led me to not ever going back to Zion. So I've decided to do a video about it so that when you ask me again, I can just link you to it. There was a sister that I met in San Diego, Zion. I was really excited to see her when I got to Seattle, Zion, but I didn't see very much of her. And then very quickly, it got to the point where I didn't see her at all. So when I talked to my group leader about it, she told me to just let Father and Mother handle it. Basically, she said, don't contact that sister. I really loved her a lot, and I understood the importance of being in Zion and being close to Father and Mother, because if you were not in Zion, you were not going to heaven, and I wanted to see her go to heaven. So what did I do? I contacted her anyway. When she answered the phone, she spoke for an hour straight, and I'm not even exaggerating. I did not say anything. She just told me about everything she learned from the examining site and how Zhang and Ansang Hong cannot be God and how the church is just a really big scam. So it was very shocking for me. So after the talk, I was very upset. I cried for a while because I didn't understand why she would say those things about Father and Mother. I was told that they were all lies, but it didn't make sense that she would lie about those things to me and spend an hour out of her time just to tell a lie. So after I was done being all upset, I called the deaconess, who was the head of the church in Seattle, Zion, and I told her what this sister said to me. So she told me to come and go to Zion, and we were going to have a Bible study. I don't know if it was that same day or the next day, but it was soon after. We set up a Bible study, and I was on my way. When I got there, first thing we did was watch a video. It was a video that they made explaining the book that Ansang Hong wrote, but it was only part one. And it started out saying that the internet was the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and that we should not eat of it. After that, the video went on explaining why Ansang Hong wrote the book, saying that there's an appointed time for everything, and even there's an appointed time for Mother to be revealed. And when Soo-in was talking about God the Mother, it was too early. Not only that, Soo-in was not the true God the Mother. When the video was over, the deaconess asked me about my thoughts about what I just saw. I told her that it doesn't make sense that the internet is a tree of knowledge of good and evil, because the Church of God has websites all over it. And according to the scripture, you're not supposed to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. But you're telling me that sometimes it's okay to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and that's contradictory to the scripture. So then I told the deaconess that God does not lie, and if Ansang Hong lied about the New Jerusalem not being God the Mother, then that would mean that Ansang Hong is not God. But if Ansang Hong is God, then he was telling the truth, saying that the New Jerusalem is not God the Mother. So either way, we're worshiping the wrong people here. Then I asked if we were going to do the study about Jonah's prophecy. Supposedly that was a prophecy about the end of the world that didn't happen. And the deaconess, you know what she told me? I was going to do a Korean accent, but then I thought that would be really rude. She said that she didn't think Jonah's prophecy was going to give me any more faith that Ansang Hong truly is God. And that was it. And so I left and never looked back. I was so angry on the way home because in Washington State, it's raining and it's cold and it's raining and it's cold, and I hate the rain. I hate cold. And I was just like, no, she didn't have me come all the way here by bus and by foot just to tell me that the point of me coming here is no longer relevant. That was an hour and a half trip, and I didn't have an umbrella because I let another sister borrow mine and she broke it. Oh my God. I'm getting mad all over again. Anyways, that was my last day in Zion. Home you found a very blessing to my heart to sing your grace. Streams of mercy never ceasing, call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me so is the mount I'm fixed upon it, Mount of your